Hold on. Okay, am I clear?
Yeah, you clear. You don't got to talk so loud. You clear
Okay.
though. Yeah, you good. Just talk regular.
Okay, I got my ear, the big ear, the ear joints on.
Okay.
So I can hear.
Can you hear this?
Out.
Eco One.
You can hear that, right?
I hear it. So what do you want me to get on?
I got you.
Station wise.
Oh no, I mean right now, I'm gonna be on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. You can tell everybody we'll be on my YouTube, and
we can get on YouTube.
Yeah, you don't have. Yeah, you can get on YouTube to see the comments, or you can get on Facebook. It don't matter. Whatever you want to do.
All right, let me get on Facebook then. Because I know Facebook ain't gonna cut you off. Because I know you have issues with it.
No. I'm just recording me. I'm not recording us. It'll just be me on Facebook. They'll just hear me talking to you.
Gotcha. Okay, you go on Facebook now.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to go live on Facebook.
Let's see.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Countdown. What's going on, everybody? We here, man. I got my man in the building. Oh, so I didn't even know y'all was on we cracking on YouTube already. So what's good, man? Tonight I got a special guest in the building for y'all. My man, my partner, my pal. And this is his first time, man, on FHO, so y'all treat him right, man. Don't be started that bullshit, man. You understand me? Y'all know how y'all is, man, around here, man. But this is my partner, man, real good dude, and a true ground pounder. Plays no games. Tonight we're going to introduce him and his show to FHO Radio. So this is his first time on FHO Radio. And we're going to get into it, man. We're going to let him pick his topic, see what he's talking about, and see how he get out, man. You feel what I'm saying? So as always, let me do this intro, man. Let's get it, man. I love this intro, man. So I'm going to use this for right now. My man, DJ Vegas is making me one. But this one right here is, man, from my man, DJ Boulevard. I appreciate you, brother. I love you. And it's going to get played, man. Anybody else want to make me some intros or whatever? We got to, bring them on. We love it, man. Here we go, man.
And we love, baby, yay. It's your boy.
He's young, he's handsome, they know it.
FHO'S HNIC.
He's a poet, a prophet.
Mr. Him being everywhere.
And many people believe he'll be the next heavyweight champion of the world.
Say, man.
Say, man. You thought we was playing. We on live right now.
The world comes to be pretty like me.
I go hard in the motherfucking paint, nigga. Leave you stankin', nigga. What the fuck you thinking, nigga?
Oh yeah. You say it's all about drugs. They say we're living in the city. Oh, dope.
Listen, don't go no further. My name is King T. I like to introduce my partner. Focus your eyes, cause my homie is high.
I mix match a spade and I'm ready to rock.
Hey.
Ready to leave 100 different ways. Jacking all cars with bumper kids. Live on the street and they hustle for fame. Some kill for a living, some slang cocaine because it's now a lifestyle.
What up, YouTube? What up, Facebook? What up, IG? Here we come, man. Your boy Big Cell live is going down. What up, Sarita? Hindu, what's happening, man?
Because they got it. They say they got you.
All my YouTubers, what's happening, baby? So it is what it is, man. YouTube, Facebook, IG, man. That was my intro, man. That was a cold intro by my man DJ Boulevard. I appreciate you, brother. I love you. If y'all out there, y'all see Boulevard, y'all let him know how dope that drop was that he did for FHO in the building. You feel what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So tonight, man, brand new, right here on the stage for the first time, right here live on FHO Live Podcast. You feel what I'm saying? This brother right here, I'm surprised he even got time to do this because the man ride his motorcycle more than damn near, more than 90% of you niggas that got motorcycle. And I hate to use the N-word, but more than 90% of y'all that own motorcycles, this man ride more than all y'all. Put y'all miles together, put them in one pot, add them up, and you still don't have enough miles for this brother right here, man. So it's a pleasure, it's an honor, And it's damn sure a blessing for me, man, FHO Radio, to have this brother on my team to build this empire that we're trying to build, man, and to get this thing where it's going to be. So, brother, introduce yourself, man. Tell them what we got, man. What's happening, baby?
Hey, man, I'm a Willie Wimp, man. They call me Lace, man. Lance. I got a couple names. You know what I'm saying? The bike said it's Lace. You know what I'm saying? Red breed. That's what I'm going with. And I pretty much, you know, so I try to do my thing, man, and, you know, be positive in the community, you know what I'm saying, be a leader, get that yonder, you know what I'm saying, do my thing, you know what I'm saying.
Well, brother, what are the questions I got for you, right? We're going to get into this shit right off the rip, man. How did the name Willie Wimp, first off, how did you get the name Willie Wimp, and what the fuck is a Willie Wimp, man?
You know, I'm kind of street. I'm a street cat, man. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of, you know what I'm saying? You know, I got the Cadillac, man. I always had Cadillac, you know, all my life, man. So I'm kind of back stuck in the 70s. I'm a 70s baby, man. So I'm stuck in the 70s. You know, for a lot of the gangsters, man. Like, I'm just stuck on that, man. That's how I came up. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I received my name. You know what I'm saying? And people don't understand, but people kept knowing to it. You know what I'm saying? They try to figure out, man, what that mean? You waving, you clown? You be clowning or something? Like, nah, man, you know what I'm saying? It's just the thing, man. You know, it's not a fan. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I do.
Okay.
I love, you know what I'm saying, my lifestyle, man, how I do different things. You know what I'm saying? To see whatever name I want to call myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because, see, normally you equate wimp as somebody who's soft. He's a wimp, man. He's a soft cat. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Wimp, that's what you normally equate. Listen, babe. I'm just normally telling you that's what you normally equate.
I mean, it's really. I got that name from a cat up in Chicago, man. Willie Wimp was a gangster of Chicago, man. Flunky Stokes and them back in the day. That's where I got the name from. He was a Cadillac cat. You know what I'm saying? He was on Cadillac, man. So that's where I got the name from. Back in the day.
Okay, I'm just saying, you got Wimp, then you add Willie to it. Willie, one of them names.
Well, it's really Willie the Wimp. That's what I got on my Cadillac.
See, that's even worse. Willie the Wimp. Well, anyway, man, we gonna get into it, man. What that cat out of Chicago named it to you. Okay, so what is the Willie Wimp show all about?
You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty much, man. I just kind of want to get out there and kind of, talk about subjects, man, that people don't talk about. You know what I'm saying? Want to pretty much, good support as far as the bike system, as far as balance in your life, as far as riding your motorcycle and doing your business and, family things. A lot of people, they can't balance the bike life and their family things at the same time. It's even one or the other.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I struggled with that for years. You know what I'm saying? I struggled with that for years, trying to balance, riding and being married and got to deal with the wife, and she ain't on the bike, she don't do the bikes, and I fought them demons for years. Now, I don't have to fight them no more, but I have fought that demon in 2004. You know what I'm saying? So I learned how to be able to balance things out we need to do. I like to do, I like to do everything. Okay. I get my hands in everything. You know what I'm saying? I like to be able to do everything I want to do. I don't like to be set back like you can't do this, can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's how.
Real quick, not to cut you off, Wimp, but you kind of break it up. I don't know if you're moving around. And see if you take the headset off and talk into the phone, will we get a clearer voice of you? Just trying to see. Let's see. Take the headset off and just go straight from the phone. Let's see.
Can you hear me?
That's better. That might be a little bit better, but it sounds like you in a closed room or something because you got like an echo, I guess. But we're gonna work with it though. We're gonna put it together. We're gonna get better as we go. So.
All right, hold on one second.
Okay.
Hold on one second.
Y'all let him get situated over there. Let him get in his spot, man. You feel what I'm saying? Get it together, man.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We got you loud and clear. I'm just trying to make sure we get you. Well, we got you loud. We're just trying to make sure we get you crystal clear, so that everybody understand what you're saying. Real quick, while we get that
I'm
adjusted,
sorry.
man, I want to
This is
tell
my first
everybody.
time. I have to shut up next time. You hear that?
Yeah, we can hear you. It's a little bit more echoey. I don't know what you did now. What do you?
Yeah, I hear the echo.
Yeah. So if you're listening to me on something, if you can hear me, like on a device that you're listening to, turn that down. You're gonna have to turn that down and just depend on the phone to hear me and everybody else. But you can read the comments. So that would also cause an echo as well. But I want to tell everybody while we getting this together, man. I want to tell everybody thank you for the birthday shout outs, man. Today I turned 50 years old. And it's
hold on.
Yeah,
hold on, man.
Do you think it's just been a blessing for me, man, to just to still be here. I told God I'm not trying to be selfish, but I need at least 50 more, man. So I told him, thank you for this 50, and now I need another 50 more, man. So you guys pray for me as I pray for you. Do you think, man? Do you think you guys pray for me as I pray for you, man, so we can see this thing go, man? And I just truly want to thank everybody that's ever donated. That's ever, just encouraged me to keep going when others told me not to, and that was just super duper important to me. So thank everybody, man, for that.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Oh man, now you crystal. Now you getting better. Now you doing your thing. I don't know what you did, but now you doing your thing. I see my man Toby Lewis done chimed in. What up, Toby? My man Toby Lewis. Appreciate the birthday shout out, man. Actually, I was just on my bike. I just got done. Got done riding, so it was cool. Got me some riding today, man, and it was cool. So, all right, so Wimp, let's get into the topic. What's the topic for tonight, Wimp?
Can you can hear me? I'm good?
Yeah, you good. You good. You good. What's the topic for tonight?
Okay.
Can you hear me? Willie. Apparently he can't hear me. Willie. Thank you, Larry.
The topic band is balance, you know what I'm saying? Balancing. All right, hold on. I'm making a mess in here, man. I'm trying to set my little donor.
Can you hear me, though? But can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, we good.
I hear you.
All right, go ahead now.
Yeah, I hear you.
Go ahead. Go on to go then. What we got? What's the topic for tonight? Let's go. What up, Tony? Mr. RB Tech Clark, another good dude.
Yeah, I hear you.
Well, let's go, baby. We waiting on you, baby. You got the whole world waiting on you, baby.
Okay. Pretty much just balancing out, man. Balancing your life, man, as far as, with the motorcycle set, how you ride, you know what I'm saying, and with your family and things like that.
Okay, so how, and I kind of try to help people with this all the time. I tell people, first off, that you must have a family in order to motorcycle. You got to have a team. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not saying that if you by yourself, you can't motorcycle, but I'm saying you got to have a team to really get out there and motorcycle and to be out there them 30, 45, and 60 days at a time. That's how I feel. Do you agree with that or not?
Yes.
Okay. So apparently we got a delay. Are you talking straight into the phone? Are you talking to me straight on the phone that I called you on, or what are you doing?
Right.
He got a delay. He got a real bad delay.
I agree. I mean, you gotta have the support. The family support, man. You gotta have that as A1. That's A1 before you do anything.
Okay, so tell us where you started from, and how did you achieve that for yourself? We got a delay.
We got a delay. Yeah, I figured delay.
What do you? Did you change whatever you were doing? Because now
I don't know why I got delayed, bro.
I don't. Yeah, I don't
Not
know.
Good.
Are you straight? Are you talking to me straight on the phone that I called you on?
I started back, 2004, man, for my father. Yeah.
Wimp, hold on. Let me hang up and call you right back because you got a delay. Hold on. Call him right back. Because we've never had that now. I don't know what. All right. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. What's going on? I hear a bunch of delaying.
Okay, well, now you're not delaying. You responded to me a lot faster now. So can you hear me now?
I hear you real clear.
Yeah, well, let's go. We gone. So now you said you started back in where now? Let's go. We good right now.
Okay, I started back, man, 2004, really. I mean, I'm around before that, but I started back 2004. And, after my father passed, I kind of, took the torch, man, and kind of just went on and did my thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Just following my dad lead, man. You know what I'm saying? What he had done and achieved.
So real quick. Stay right there.
Nice, man.
Stay right there. Stay right there. So did your father ride?
Yeah, my father passed back in 04, though.
I know, but I'm saying before he passed, was he a rider like yourself?
Yeah, he was riding. Yeah, he was doing a lot of riding. And it's funny because I used to go to him and say, man, he used to go to California and come back, man, dead deep. Like, I'm like, man, you want to Cali? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Who does that?
Yeah.
Who does that, man? I'm like, man, I'm like, who does that? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I say, man, I'm doing it. So I'm kind of like, man, wow, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? You go to Saltair to LA, no windshield. You know what I'm saying? Evo motor. I mean, really, that's how y'all was rolling back then? I mean, that's how they was rolling back then. You know what I'm saying? And it's just much love and respect, man. And just to think about how they did it back then like that, man. We got dressers, and we got ferns, we got all the bells and whistles on that bike now, man. But, the real riders rolled back then, man. They didn't have all that,
Not at all. They didn't have none of that.
None of that, bro. And I respect that to the fullest, you know what I'm saying? But I saw there to LA.
So
it ain't well.
So watching Pops, go and come and watching him get down on a Softail when he passed, you say you just took up the torch and you decided to honor him by getting out there and riding. What was your first long trip?
My first trip was on his bike was to Raleigh, Durham. And that shit killed me.
From where?
On the Raleigh, Durham.
Raleigh, Durham from where? From where you at in Washington?
From Maryland.
From Maryland, Raleigh, Durham. Okay, yeah. So
yeah, that shit killed me, bro. It killed me.
So when he passed, you took on his motorcycle, and you were gonna do his journey. You were gonna do that journey on his motorcycle.
Not kind of because I was with the Knights at the time. I took it over and rode with them. And as far as I rode that bike was Raleigh, and I rode it to the Roundup in Rockingham. So that's the furthest I rode the bike. And then I rode to Norfolk, and the bike had issues, and that's when I bought a 06 Street Glide. So I was pretty much done with the Softail. I mean, that don't kind of beat me up, you know what I'm saying? But I still have it in the garage. Now I ride it down the street or whatever and back, but nothing major.
Yeah.
I don't know how he did it, man. Yeah, I don't know how he did it.
You don't know how he did it, huh?
It
was easy. Pops wasn't playing no game with these niggas. He wasn't playing no game. That's how he did.
Games, man. Hey, look, man. Cali 4 times on that joint, and you know what I'm saying. And his club brother Black is a national name. Earl, man. It was like 4 or 5 of them, man. I got some VHS tapes my brother got them, but I'll let him look at them when I can. They thing, bro.
So who did Pops ride with again? What was the name of his club?
The Flaming Knights mother shop here in Maryland.
Flaming Knights. Yeah, I know. Shout out to Flaming Knights. I know a few of them cats, man. Some good cats, man. Flaming Knights. Shout out to Flaming Knights.
Yeah.
So
that definitely did, man. So I just try to come in and take over the torch, man.
Did you?
Around the way I am now.
Did you ever get a chance to ride with your dad before he passed?
I didn't, bro. And that's I ain't gonna say regret, but I'm gonna tell you, I had a sports bike, and my father, we went out, but I never rode with him, on his Softail, but the motorcycle thing when I had a sports bike back then, but I never got to ride with him, and I wish I had, would have rode with him, you know what I'm saying, but I never got a chance to ride with him.
Okay. So when you took over his torch, as you say, were you a member of Flaming Knights?
Yeah, I was. I got a Flaming Knights 2004, and I got out 2012. So I think majority of my learning, as far as the way I ride, I learned from them old cats, them OGs, man. I rode them OGs, and I learned a lot from to now.
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying. So it wasn't nothing that I just started doing. I learned a lot. I'm talking about in the rain. I never had no heated gear with them cats. You know, we rode no heated gear. We go up north. I never had heated gear. I just got heated gear when I got with Red Breed. I never had heated gear before. So
yeah, that's funny too. I mean, I was just talking to a couple of my guys about that. I said, man, we used to do this with just, we just layer up and we just rode. You know what I'm saying? We didn't
layer up.
So, yeah.
Layer up, put on like jackets, long johns, the little gloves, man, and just lay up, man, and get it. You know what I'm saying? That's what we did, man. But I gotta have heated gear now. That shit ain't cool now.
At all, So
no, it's not cool, bro. So
as you say you started on your dad's Softail, as you grew into, let's just say, a bigger bike, what was from dad's Softail to what? What did you go to that got you to? What was your first bike that got you to Getting Yonder?
I had went out and bought a 2006 Street Glide carbureted because my Softail carbureted. I ain't know no better. I bought a carbureted. And I rode that joint to Cali. My first trip to California with them cats was 2009. And when I got back, I sold the bike and got something else. Cause it was ridiculous. I drove a leaking bag. So you can imagine running the carbureted street line all the way to LA 3,000 miles.
I know that. I know when you hit that. I know when you hit that desert, that heat tore that ass up. That heat had that mug knocking, man.
Man, hey, bro, that shit was mean, man. But it was a good experience, man. We didn't ride with full face. We had the little beanie hammers on and little,
Wait. So you rode all the way. You rode all the way from Washington to LA with a peanut on?
That's all we rode. Let me tell you, man. When I went to California, Buffalo Soldiers event, them jokers had hammers. I was like, man, they look like clowns with them hammers and full face on. He had on the beanie jumps with the, well, that's how we rode across country, man. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
And they clowned the shit out of us. They was like, man, what type of shit y'all do out there in Maryland, man? That's how we ride. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, the face be burnt. Hey, man, it was a cold game, bro. The face be burned up on that shit, man. But I did that shit with Flame. I said, I did like 3-4 trips to LA like that, man. And I mean, right now, the full phrases, man, I love them. I go to bed, I go to bed with one on. I mean,
all right, so
I love them now, bro. Back then, it was all, man. I ain't nothing about no full. I like full phrases, man. That shit look crazy.
Yeah. Now can't nobody pay you not to ride with one up.
Man, I took all my little small hammers and made fly pops out of them, gave them away, man. Yeah. Hey, man, I don't that ain't cool no more,
So as you transition from that, you transition to the family and you transition to a bigger motorcycle, and now you're out there hitting the highway. Did you have the family when you were Flamin' Knight before you became Rare Breed, or did you get the family in the process of that?
Well, I had a family when I was with Flamin' Knight. I mean, that was a big fight, you know what I'm saying? Because it got so bad with me. It was literally like crackhead on a bike. Cause I mean, people think I'm riding now. Same shit, man. I was doing worse than this back, between 2000 and 2012.
So you said, wait. Hold on.
I'm telling you.
No, sir. So you're saying you rode harder then than you ride now?
I was.
No, sir. Ain't nobody believing that shit. We ain't believing that.
I'm gonna say,
Wimp,
I'm gonna tell you why.
Knock it off. We ain't believing that shit, Wimp.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you why. Now, and sometimes, I was married at the time with my daughter's mother. It would be times, all the time, that we would have to go out. We would go out and have we would go out and hang out or whatever. Me and my daughter's mother, we would have a Friday. We would go hang out. I would be on my bike. I would be across the country or be in Carolina somewhere. So my wife would call me and say, hey, baby, can you bring me home some eggs? Whatever. Like, man, shit, I bring them home Sunday. I'd be in Nags Head. I'd be in Florida. I mean, I was in Miami, like 3 in the daytime. Me and one of the club brothers, we leave the daytime. We would ride all night to Miami. And then we would go then I'd be so tired the whole next morning, I would sleep all day and Saturday on Sunday and come all the way back to the house. I would be turning burners. I was doing shit like that. So I would just be running and running. So, I mean, it was a lot of times. And you know what I'm saying? And that's why I say with the balancing, which I didn't care about the balancing. It was like, I couldn't, like, I would tell my wife, like, I'm going to make a move next week, and she would bitch about it. But I'm like, damn, if I just go, you will bitch. So I was just like, fuck it, I'm just going to just go. So that was my thing back then. I just would just go on trips. I would just go. I was, man, John, she would come on, I'd be gone. You know what I'm saying? So
are you guys still together now? Are you guys still together now?
No.
Okay. So, okay. So, we go. That's one of the aspects of how we're not gonna say the motorcycle set or the motorcycle ruined your marriage. We're not gonna say that, but that's one of the aspects of when you're talking about having that balance between family.
Yeah, and about, but I really do. I mean, this is the thing, man. When my father passed, my wife and I joined the club. You know, I ain't asked her, but I said, "Oh, okay, no problem." Once I got out there like a crackhead, I was gone so much. She was like, "Damn, this nigga ain't never." I mean, you know what I'm saying? My own business. I was never home. I was always gone. I never count miles. I never stopped in front of the state sign. Only found Arizona and California. We ain't do the state sign shit. We ain't do no miles. We ain't do none of that shit. We just rode our bikes. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they were known for, riding their bikes. I mean, like I come in with the old timers. That's what they did since 1968. They was getting it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I came in. That's why when I came into where my situation now with Red Breed, that's why I jumped out there and do that. And people understand I've been already doing that shit. I was born into.
So this,
you know what I'm saying?
So this is my question I got for you right now, and because this is the question that everybody want to know, and everybody's scared to ask you. So I'm asking you, Wimp, what kind of job do you have that you're able to be going all the damn time? And I know you get that question a lot. I know people get
I do, man, but I got a pest control company, bro. I've been in business since '95. I got a pest control company, doing extermination. So that's what I do. I don't do any other side shit. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? That's how I get my money. That's how I get to get my toys. I buy what I want to buy. I got 20-some years invested. That's what I do.
So you kill bugs in a nigga house, and then you get on the highway and kill bugs.
The house, and they get them on the highway. That's what I do. Hey,
yeah.
You know what? I love my motherfucking job. I love my job, man. It's like a person that working the cemetery. I mean, working at funeral home, man. A mortician, man. Somebody got to do it.
Yeah. No. I mean, no. It is what it is, man. Because I know you get that question a lot. Like, well, man, what the fuck do you do? And like I say, a lot of people are probably, we're gonna say a lot of people are probably not asking to be nosy. A lot of people are just asking, trying to figure out how can they maneuver their job or their situation. Is it a loophole that you found? Share that information if it's a loophole you got. Some unwanted.
Well, I got a big loophole. It's a big loophole with me because I have a lot of contracts, and my contract is like touch and go. So I go on there, hey, how you doing? Whatever, cut the check, I'm going. You know what I'm saying? They don't have any issues with nothing. You know what I'm saying? Then when I go out of town, I got my man. He'll step in and take care of some shit for me while I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? But it's real. I'm blessed to have it like that because I can pretty much don't want to go to work. I don't got to go. You know what I'm saying? It's just a blessing, man. I think it has ups and downs to your own business. It has ups and downs, but it has more ups and downs. Yeah. So, I mean, I've been doing that shit so long, it's amazing to me, man, how I can just do what I want to do. I ain't got to call in and say, man, I'm about to go out of town. I just fucking go. I've gone 2, 3, 4 weeks. I was gone like 1 month at one time.
We
no contract.
We know, motherfucker. We watch you. we know how to put. We know you be going all the damn time. So let's get into this part of it where you say the balancing. You have to balance the two. So you hold on. Let me set it up though. Let me set it up because you lost your first marriage because it was unbalanced. So then when you get into this relationship and you go into the second marriage, now you're realizing that you have to balance it. So let's talk about the unbalance and then go into realizing that you had to come with a balance.
Okay, well, the unbalance to me is when you want to do certain things and you have the money to do it, but it could be your job, you know what I'm saying? It could be It could be, you know, your situation. You can have kids. Well, you got 3 and 4 kids. I only have 2 kids. They pretty much teenagers. So it's a situation. So unbalanced means what I was unbalanced is that all I seen was motorcycles. I mean, I would have a boat sitting outside, maybe old car, couple old cars or whatever. I would have cars sitting outside, and I don't get to attend to them. I would jump on that damn bike. So what made me to really see what I was actually doing is when the whole bike season, as you know, we got seasons up here. So people say, nah, when it's cold up here and it's ice, whatever, we don't ride our bike. You know what I'm saying? That's just how we do up here north. But what I realized that, okay, it's September, and man, when I do this summer, I just rode my bike. I ain't get to travel. I ain't do what I needed extra to do. My wife's mad at me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't do shit with my daughter, my son. You know what I'm saying? It's unbalanced because all I did was just do motorcycle shit. So the balance part of it now, what I do now is it's like that shit like a crack habit. So what I do, I say, well, this year I'm going to do some bike shit, you know, ride my bike, but I'm going to put more into other shit I need to do. You know what I'm saying? Flying, I'm flying planes and shit now. You know what I'm saying? I got my old car up, you know, got that back and big doing that bike riding. My last boat I had, it went down because I wasn't using the boat. It went down. I had to get my boat away. You know what I'm saying? So that's come from just riding bikes and not pertaining to other shit that you normally have in your life that you already had before the bike shit. So that's when my balance got off. You know what I'm saying? And it's not doing and all that. Just doing the bike. So now I learned how to set my tone, set my schedule, how I want to do shit. So I got a schedule I got to set for the whole thing.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do after that, nobody can go and persuade me like, hey man, we need to ride here. I'm not riding them. I'm done. I'm not doing that. I'm going to do this, do that. You know, so I got to take charge of what I need to do. Because at first I wasn't. I was like,
did your wife, not to cut you off, but did your wife, the new wife, or let's say, did the old wife ever give you ultimatum like if you don't if you don't stop spending time, or if you don't start spending time with the family, we out of here? Did she ever give you that ultimatum, or it was just you looked up one day?
I never got that threat, but I always seen that she was like, God damn, that bike shit come before me. You know what I'm saying? And I'd be like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna do better. Then next week I'm on my motherfucking bike going somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it was like I was like on a dope fiend. Like I was a dope fiend when that Blue Magic, man. I just like, man, I got to get on my motherfucking bike. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You mad? You be mad when I get home. You be all right. But that shit, that wasn't the case. You know what I'm saying? So it was a move. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I learned now I need to balance shit out because I like to do a whole lot of stuff. So now I got my life where it's balanced, where I can do whatever, and there's no peer pressure. Because you know how you got them dudes call, hey man, your club, hey man, it's 8 degrees, we about to run, we about to do 3 in the morning. Like, oh shit, all right, I be out there. But all of a sudden, you supposed to be doing other shit, but you like, you know what I'm saying? So peer pressure ain't working with me no more. So, you know what I'm saying? I just pretty much got my shit to where I need to do what I need.
So did the new, so now, okay, getting out of, losing that relationship and getting into this relationship, was any of this discussed in the beginning? Like, hey, check this out. I'm Willie Wimp. I'm a rare breed member. This is what we do. I want to fuck with you. I really do. Look at I really want to fuck with you. I like how you getting down. Look how you looking. But you have to understand that this motorcycle shit gonna come first. Was there ever any kind of conversation like that?
No, I never had that conversation. I would never say that it would come first. You know what I'm saying? First of all, it's a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? It's not. I would never put that because first of all and foremost, that shit don't pay no bills. That shit, all the money I seen that one motherfucking tax return. I ain't seen that one check for nobody. You know what I'm saying? So it don't pay no bills. It's just that the fact, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, you look at what you spent in 1 year, you be like, God damn, I could have bought it. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it never came up in none of my conversations, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just the type, man, if I want to make a move, I want to make a move. But I just got to be, more, considerate about what I'm doing, not just someone's like, man, fuck your feelings, I'm gonna do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be, you know, that's how you gotta do stuff. And I know guys, man, that they married and all that, they want to ride everybody like I do. They got the money and the resources, but they can't.
Yeah.
You know, because the wife told me, I'm gonna leave your ass the first time you go there in the corner and bend the core, I'm gone. I got people, you know, customers that do that. You know, they had an issue. I'm like, man, well, I mean, you ain't got a lady that's into bike shit. Yeah. You know, she's into it, she understands, but you can't abuse it. And I think I abused my situation back then. I really abused it up to the utmost. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm balancing right now. Regardless, if I'm a daughter, it's balancing. I can take it. I'll say, where the month goes so fast, I want to do both shit this week. I want to do my old car weekend. I want to jump on the bike week. That's how I got to do my shit now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got to do it like that. You know what I'm saying? There's no other way because the bike shit is just pretty much. I think I done did so much. You know, that's why I've been running like a fool the last couple of years because I know at this point right now I can kind of chill and just do what I need to do. That's why I've been running like a fool. People don't understand. That's why I said I'm going to run and do everything I need to do. It's a laughter, all that bullshit. I ran and did all that shit because I know this year I'm going to chill. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And I'm still
this year, so this year chilling for you, you only gonna do about 30,000 miles this year, huh? You just gonna chill and do about 30,000.
It don't even be that, bro. You might be about 15,000. I mean, let me tell you. I told my club, I said, man, y'all do those trophies next year, man. I ain't with that shit, man. I'm done. Y'all, I had to thought that.
Hey, well, look here, man, real quick.
Man. I'm being a fair nigga, man.
Hey, real quick, man, we gonna pay some bills, man. We gonna come back with this, man. So right now, you listening live to my man Willie Wimp, the Willie Wimp Show every Monday night. We're gonna get this thing together, man. What up? And everybody telling me thank you, man, on all the Facebook and YouTube. I love you guys. Thank you for all the love and the prayers, man. And again, man, it's your boy, man.
What's good? You're listening to FHO'S Live Podcast with your hosts, Big Cell and
here we go.
Eco One, the superior eco-friendly motorcycle and auto detailing spray. Eco One super wetting and low foaming polymer technology cleans by flowing underneath the dirt particles and lift them away from the surface. All you need to do is spray, wipe, and watch the amazing shine appear. All of this is done with very little time and effort, but the results look like you spent all day waxing your cycle or vehicle. Eco One. Don't ride dirty. Select Luxury Cars, proud sponsor of the FHO Podcast Live Show. The most diverse luxury vehicle selection in the greater Atlanta area. The highest quality customer service and unmatched nationwide pricing. Contact Mike Goodall at 678-855-2292 to schedule your appointment today. Select Luxury Cars, trusted family dealer since 1994. FHO is a lifestyle, a movement, grown folks' business.
Say, man, we back. I'm live with my man Willie Wimp, man, on every Monday night starting at 8 o'clock, the Willie Wimp Show. And we talking about today is the balance. How do you balance this whole thing, motorcycling, getting yonder, the lifestyle? How do you balance it with your wife? How do you balance it with your children? So far, he's already admitted that his first marriage, he ruined it, getting out there motorcycling, and he had no understanding of how to do it. So this time he goes into it with a whole different outlook and with a whole different perspective. And he's also admitting, now this the shit we don't believe. He's also admitting that this year he's only going to do about 15,000 miles. Now, anybody that know this man, trust me, don't nobody that know you believe no shit like that, because you do 15,000 miles in 1 month, homie.
Hey man, let me tell you, I'm serious about that shit, man. Hey, mother, they gonna see it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm planning the trips up what I need to do, man. I'm gonna be out of this motherfucking water, man, this year. And you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get flying on people's motherfucking houses, man. When they cooking out, I'm gonna be getting it in, man. I'm gonna get it in on a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? But when I do jump on my bike, you know what I'm saying? California, I'm still gonna do Cali. I mean, I ain't dropping off, but I ain't racing. I ain't competing. I ain't racing. You know what I mean?
Was it ever a race or a competition for you?
Never. I mean, I think everything I do and did, man, because I wanted to do it and I wanted to accomplish it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a person I like prizes, man. So if I go places, man, you know, I'm an autograph person. I like to collect memorabilia and get shit signed and meet people. That's what I've been doing for the last 15 years. I'm always been that type of hoarder with the man. My house is a bunch of shit. So that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? But as far as, I mean, riding, I'm like, where else can I go at? I mean, where the fuck can I go at this point? I mean, I think I ran out of real estate. You know what I'm saying? I mean, where can I ride at that I ain't never seen? You know, if I've been to California, shit, 9 times this year if I go run to Cali. That's been since 2009. So, I mean, I've been fucking hitting the highway.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I done been to Mexico, Tijuana. I done been there in Kansas. I mean, I'm pretty much like, where else am I go? What else is for me to do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But just support my club and just do shit here and do what I need to do here as far as on that type of level. You know what I mean? But as far as riding, I mean, I'm still ride, but you know, so I'm still do it. I'm still do what I gotta do. But I mean, any given day, I can jump my bike and go wherever I want to go.
I just my whole thing of it is, and this is what's amazing to me, because how do you scale back? I mean, because you do it so gracefully and you do it with ease, and so now you own purposely saying that I'm gonna have to scale back because by accident you gonna ride your motorcycle. You feel what I'm saying? So now,
right.
Yeah. So
but
now,
yeah. But see, what people don't understand, they don't understand, man. Like I say, when you ride your bike, it's always a technique. You understand what I'm saying? It's a technique. It's a technique how you ride your bike. It's a technique how you sit on your bike. It's also a technique how you travel when you stop, with the route is, checking the weather. Everything is a whole technique. It ain't about just jumping on your bike. I'm gonna run the car. I'm gonna go to El Paso. That shit ain't easy. And I tell dudes, man, if you ain't West Coast West, man, you gonna kill yourself. You ain't. First of all, you ain't in no motherfucking shape.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People say you go to the gym to work out. Nah, you got to be a mental riding shape. Fuck this, do the sit ups and push ups. That's cool, but you got to be a mental riding state.
And we're gonna get back to that. I got a question. One of the viewers on YouTube, Derek Nice Davis, said, if you talk to your ex-wife, does she ever has she ever mentioned that she wish you had this game plan now as opposed to when you was with her, or did that does that subject ever come up, or you guys don't talk at all?
No, it was never a game plan. I mean, you know what I'm saying? When I wasn't into bikes. When my father was telling me, we sit on the porch and talk about bikes, I'd be like, oh, okay, I had my little dream. I'm like, yeah, you crazy. You ride town, you crazy. I never had interest in bikes. You know what I'm saying? Until he passed, you know what I'm saying? But once he passed, then I was kind of riding, but I was doing a little short shit. So he was like, man, you need to get you a Harley. Man. You know what I'm saying? I have to get that punishment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That verbal punishment. You get a Harley, man. You know, you give my father a book with a Honda, he'll give it back to you, man. He'll put that shit on the floor. Man, I don't want to see that. He was really ain't no about Harleys. You know what I'm saying? My father loves soft tail. He said he never bought dresses. He said he loves soft tails. I'm like, man, that's a beat up bike. That's what he, was wrong. But I never had that problem, man. You know what I'm saying? When my father passed, and I guess it was at the time of the moment, I said, I'm doing the flaming lights and this and that, and everything was good. Till I get out that Jones, got like a crackhead. And that shit, the whole ball game changed.
I know, but the question was, that's what I'm saying. The question was, does the former wife now look at how you're balancing it, and if she does, has she ever said anything like, well, if you had did this with me, or if you had this balance with us, it would have been different or understandable, or it's just, hey, it is what it is, and I'm on to the not so much.
Nah, it was no questions, it wasn't no questions.
Okay. All right, so real quick, let's get back to this mental thing. You were, and I know this might touch the subject. at one point in time, you and my boy Cali G were taking a trip across yonder, doing your thing, and you're trying to knock down all 50, 51 states, 52 states, however many states the United States got. And in that journey, he ended up passing away. How did that? Because and I'm gonna tell you like this, as a friend, and knowing who you are, and being there and seeing it and all that, I thought it would have ended your riding career, but you kept it going and you bounced back, and so how did that affect you?
I mean, it affected me, not mentally, but it bothered me for a while. But I knew that I love riding, so that what kept me going. That it wasn't a fad, like, oh, I just took a trip. Oh, that's the first time I went. Made it to Utah, and I was like, oh, done. No, that's something. I've been doing shit. I've been doing it for a long time, so it wasn't a fad. It was like something that I'm like, okay, I'm cool. After a while, like, I'm cool with it, but it crossed my mind. But I like riding, so it never bothered me as to where I'm gonna quit. I was like, nah, I ain't never do that, because I mean, I couldn't finish the trip up. I was gonna finish up, and now I can't finish it up. So that's why, I gave some time or whatever, stuff calmed down. I went back and I finished it, but I was trying to do it under a year. The whole trip me and Cali was trying to do, man, that shit, before we do that shit in 10 days, man. People don't believe me, but that was the map. That's the map we had. That's why we was all over the goddamn place on the back roads, all fucking by the wind. We was way on the back roads, man. Running that route. So the whole trip was to get it in 10 days, so all the way up to Alaska.
So do you think hold on, Willie, do you think that played a part in him dying? I mean, or him, having that fatality? Do you think that was too much for him, or do you think that whole trip had anything in whatsoever to do with that?
Yeah, I think it was too much for him. I mean, because we were trying to do it in 10 days, and I'm used to that ride. I mean, we had a lot of little issues on the road, flat tires and shit like that within 10 days. So, I mean, I think that we could have, we didn't have the issues. I think we could have probably pushed it. But, I mean, I think it was a lot for him. I told him it was a lot for him from day one. You know what I'm saying? And I just went with it. We can do it, whatever. But, I mean, we got 45 states out the way in 8 days or whatever, doing the flat tires and little complications we had going up north with his bike. Now my bike ran good, so little complications we had, whatever. And I stuck out with it. We got it done, but we got 45 states accomplishment on his end and on my end. You know what I'm saying? It was a hell of a trip. It was a hell of a trip, man. We argued and we I got his ass, hey, man, we argued, but we got that shit, we got it done to where we got to Nevada. It was a big accomplishment for me, man. You know what I'm saying? It was a big accomplishment.
Well, like I said, for me personally, man, I've never had the full, the experience of actually seeing somebody, that I was with, I'm on a trip with, go down and die and pass away, shall I say. So for you to take that, and to deal with that and to bounce back and to continue on with your journey and then continue in his name was big, because like I said, I can't imagine, what I would do. And I thank God that I haven't had to experience that or anybody experience it with me. But what would you tell somebody now that's telling you, come on, Wimp, man, let's do all this in 10 days or whatever. Is that something that you would even consider doing again?
No, I wouldn't. I mean, if I had to do it again, I'd do it by myself. Okay. Because I mean, certain people they're not going to get themselves together for that type of trip. I mean, that shit is not a game. You know what I'm saying? It is a lot of wear and tear on your body. Mainly it's a mental thing. I mean, because you that iron butt shit. We was doing the iron butt, 35, 4,000 miles. We were doing the whole thing, man. So I mean, we kind of put it out there. I mean, we put it out there so we can do it, whatever. I know I was gonna be good, man. He was good, whatever. But shit happened on the highway, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it just happened. I mean, sometimes you're just not prepared.
Yeah.
To get that whipping, man. I mean, that shit was a cold. I mean, it was cold. It was a lot. It was a lot of riding. We had some long nights, man. It was a lot. I mean, it was a whole lot. And I adapted to it. But, you know, my man he couldn't adapt to that shit. It was a lot, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, but you, like I said, you had already been riding it. So to you, it was nothing. And this the thing, and I'm going to say this too, and this is in no way disrespect to my man Bags. You know, me and Bags, when we took that journey, Bags called me and I told him, I explained to him what it was going to be, how it was going to have to be done, you know, the amount of hours it was going to take to get it done and the whole 9 yards. And he said, "Still, I can do it. I'm ready. And, you know, I said, okay, cool. Now, normally, and I know that you probably feel the same way, normally you wouldn't, you know, just jump on the road with anybody. But when a person, you know, push you and say that they're ready, you know, me and you, we always like to see people accomplish these goals and to be out there because it's fun time. But like I said, even with me and Bags, my man Bags, he wasn't ready. He thought he was ready and he wasn't ready. And it was, but he learned so much, but still, and you know, he ended up making it home, but he wasn't ready. So, when I tell people all the time, people always say, well, Big Sale, man, you know, is it really hard to do all 48 in 10 days? Hell yeah. It's hard as a motherfucker.
Yeah, it's hard, bro. It's hard.
Yeah.
That shit look good on paper. Good on paper, though, but that shit ain't no motherfucking joke.
Yeah.
It ain't no joke. I mean, I don't know why people play with it. It is no joke. I mean, unless you ride like that, you know what I'm saying? And you used to the temperatures, you used to that all day just riding. I mean, from sun to sundown. Yeah, if your body conditioned for that, it's no problem. But if you ain't conditioned for that shit, I said, man, don't even do that shit because you gonna kill yourself. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You trying to do it within 10, 15 days, that's cool, but you trying to make a record, man, you got to condition for that, man. You got to condition for anything. Anything you do like that, that shit is, like my father tell me, riding motorcycles is a motherfucking sport. It is not a hobby or lifestyle. It's a sport. It's a sport. It's a sport. It's like playing football, basketball. That's a sport, man. If you can ride from here, you ride 300 miles a different way, you be tired as a motherfucker. That's a sport.
Yeah.
You tired. You know what I'm saying? It's a sport, man. It ain't no, I don't want to keep some of that hobby and all that. That shit is sport, man.
Yeah.
That's why you got to be in some type of shape to do that shit.
Yeah. What would you, at this point in the game, you know, a person who's listening to you and saying, hey, here's a man that lost a family from motorcycling and now he has another one and he's making the different sacrifices to divide the time up and to be there for his daughter and his new family, whatever, whatnot. What really is the most important thing that a person needs to have? What is the substance of this whole thing that a person needs to have in order to still motorcycle, you know, still represent your club, you know, still get out there, still, you know, do what you got to do, but at the same time, still represent your family and be there for them as well? What does it really take?
I think, my point of view of it is have the understanding of the table, have the understanding. Things change. You know what I'm saying? I had to understand that, okay, look, I'm be doing, I got my meetings every month. I might make these runs. I got to do this. I got to do that. You know what I'm saying? You know, do a calendar. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That should always help. Do a calendar and say, hey, these trips going to be making the next 4 or 5 months. That shit help a whole lot. Sometimes that shit might change, but it helps. Do a calendar, man. You know, get an understanding, man. Get an understanding and you good. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have any issues outside of that. You know what I'm saying? Do a calendar. You know, that's what I do.
People always ask me too all the time, and this is to me, this is a misconception. People always think it take $1 million to ride your motorcycle. I tell people I've been out there, and this is just me now. Yeah. It's just me.
Hey, that's another subject. I mean, I got it written right here on my pad.
Yeah.
Hey man, one trip. I think one trip. If I go down, I'm living in Maryland. If I run down to Fayetteville tomorrow, and if I do a weekend at Fayetteville hotel and all that, it's about $400, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, about $4 easy. So you can manage going across west. Or
but see, that's because all y'all got them high standards. See, let me tell you something, man, about Big Sale, man. Let me tell you something about Big Sale, man. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave Georgia with $800 and a credit card with at least a thigh wow on it in my pocket. And I'm out of this bitch. And when I'm going to go to California and back, and I'm going to have probably about $150, $200. Because understand this, I'm the motherfucker that's going to sleep in the Motel 6 for the $39. You feel what I'm saying? I'm the motherfucker that's going, when I get to L.A., I'm gonna make me a sandwich. You understand what I'm saying? I'm the motherfucker that when I get to the gas station.
Yeah, that's so motherfucking game. Because I'm gonna tell you, I noticed that if you come to Maryland, you get a Motel 8, that don't be fucked up. You go like Albuquerque, man, that motherfucker got 2 bedrooms and motherfucking look motherfucking tiki bar there, man.
Yeah.
That shit cold, man. That's some good shit, man. You ain't paying like $50.
I'm telling you. Know what I mean? I paid, I done been in somewhere, $39, $49. And I love to have somebody with me so I can go and throw you that hot dove. You feel what I'm saying? Get in my bed and go to bed. But you have to make the sacrifices. Yeah. You got to make the sacrifices. Yeah. You got to understand. You got to understand what it's all about. And then you got to be able to set aside, those finances, to make those kind of trips. One of the biggest things too, I want to tell everybody that one of the biggest things I want to tell everybody is that the people say, well, how do you do it? Understand this. The worst that can happen is that I break down in the middle of nowhere. I got to sit on the highway for a couple of hours till I get towed to the nearest dealership. And the dealership say, hey, bro, your bike is fucked up. This is going to be about 5-6 days to get it fixed. That's just what it is. So, at that point, hey, man, can I get a ride to the nearest bus station? I'm going to jump my ass on the bus with that emergency credit card, and I'm going to bring my ass on home. You feel what I'm saying? That bike is sitting at Harley Davidson for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, or however long it needs to sit until it gets to where it has to be. Get fixed. I had that. Yeah.
I had that issue one time, Phil. It is funny because I went down to Atlanta to a rare breeze. I wasn't even breathing then. Me and one of my old playmates rolled down. I was on my white bike. I rolled down there. And he told my man, let's leave. We left about, no. I'm like, oh, fuck, let's go back. So we get to like Greensboro, South Carolina, and my burns went out on my wheel. I'm like, oh, shit. Because the police car coming out, so we fought, the police car turned off, my bike was wobbling. So that was the Saturday station out there was closed. I was like, shit, how am I going to get home? So what I did, I called the tow truck company, and they had to keep my bike to take it to the Harley Davidson out there in West Palm on Tuesday. So I had to go to the airport. They had to take me to the airport with my bike on the back of the dome, and I had to fly home, which was Memorial Day weekend. They shit down in Atlanta. So I flew home, and then the burn only cost $120 to fix it, and they charged me $700 to get my bike back to the house. And I was like, God, they motherfuckers raped me clean. They raped me clean. So I was like, shit. So they brought my bike back to the house, and I was like, damn. So that was a bad experience for me, you know what I'm saying? Because if I had left during the daytime listening to my man, then I'd have probably been in a better situation, you know what I'm saying? But, shit happened, you don't know. And they was brand new wheels. That's the funny thing about it, you know what I mean? So stuff happened, man. With this Harley Davidson shit, stuff happened. You got to be prepared, have some change, your AAA and, shit like that, and just kind of just manage it. You know what I'm saying? You have to. Because other than that, you're going to be out there looking crazy.
Yeah. Well, and like I said, man, for me, I tell people that's the worst that can happen because at the end of the day, if I make the trip, then that's the cool part. But if I can't make the trip, then I just can't make the trip. Like I say, and Willie, you said that earlier, we never did any of this for fame or for status or nothing. We just love to ride, man. So,
love ride, bro. Hey, man, I tell a motherfucker in a minute, I ain't no competition with no motherfucker about. You know what I'm saying? This is what I do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, I ride my bike, man. I'm not in competition with nobody. I don't give a fuck what the next man got or what he doing or where he going. I give a fuck. I really do. You know what I'm saying? So, I just worry about what I need to do next day to day. You know what I'm saying? As far as on my side, I set a itinerary for what I need to do. I don't copycat all that bullshit. I ain't come up like that, man. I came up with some guys back in the day. I came up with some good niggas, man. Some street niggas. I came up with some good cats. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Did they think? You know what I'm saying? I get back then, this is how we did. But I learned a lot from that shit, to be around the right people. Being around the right people to guide me what I need to do. Yeah. Point blank. That's why, you know what I'm saying, I can be successful in my business for 20-some years. And I got motherfuckers that been in the business, man. They started what I did. They still roughly come. They mad at me. What the fuck you mad at me for? Why you mad at me? You know what I'm saying? You ain't prepared yourself. You know what I'm saying? You didn't research it. You just whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I don't follow nobody, man. I don't care about what nobody think about nothing. You know what I'm saying? I do me. Nigga mad, you mad. I don't give a fuck. You mad, you mad. That's how I roll. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people know that's how I get down. You know what I'm saying? Point blank.
Mentally, because you mentioned that a lot. What can a person do mentally to get prepared to take a yonder journey? What would you say a person needs to do mentally to get prepared?
I would say, man. Depends on where they're going. You know what I'm saying? Depends on the month, depends on the season, depends on the weather, depends on their money situation. You know, it depends on a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? It depends on their household. You know, the kids got to be picked up every day from the babysitter. I mean, you know, it depends on a lot of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if you just single nigga and you just roll, you just pick up and go. You know what I'm saying? But if you just pick up and go, it's about the weather. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got your money, unless your bike running good. You know what I'm saying? Don't never be in a rush to do your trip. If a trip is 3,000 miles, 2,000, you want to do 1,000 miles every day, you ain't got to. If you don't have to.
Yeah.
Do 700, get to the hotel. That's what I do. I do 800-900. Shit. I'm at the hotel. The sun still up. I get me a good dinner. I go in the room. I got to beat myself to sleep because I ain't tired. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I get in the morning fresh and I roll. That's how I make my trip. That's how I do my trips, man. That's why I be successful and running them long trips like that. You know what I'm saying? Because people like, you ride? Yeah, I mean, sometimes I wish them on the middle ride all night. I will do that, but you know what I'm saying? It just depends on the situation. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of situations going on with the plan to do a yonder trip. Just going a couple hundred miles, you going from Mountain to Fayetteville. Like I did that shit for 3 years. I should 700 miles come and go. Feel like it was nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on where you know what I'm saying, where you're going. How you doing it?
One of the things I tell people about night riding to me is mentally draining. It's harder. It's way harder, not because it's so much night, but you have to mentally have your focus in the damn road because that shit come up on you so fast. Do you agree?
I agree. And I think, I'm going to tell you, Phil, I think night ride is so fucking dangerous, but, you know, we call it kettle black. You know what they call it. I mean, I left when I came back from Alaska, and I kind of regretted it, but I got tired of spending $100-some. I spent $1,300 in hotels. You know, I was gone 13 days. So I spent over $100-some a night hotel. So I just got tired. You know what I'm saying? I was like, shit. I left Minnesota, man, at 10 in the morning. I left at 10 in the morning getting the tire done. And I rode all the way back to Maryland. I got home the next day at 8 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? I rode all fucking night, which was a no-no because I ran to a bunch of dids and you know, some turnpikes and all that, man. It was a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? I was like, shit. You know, I'm taking to get home versus my security, you know, as far as, you know, being, you know, just dangerous. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I know I can do it. I know I can do this shit, so I did it. But that night ride is rough, man.
Do you ever think about the family? Your wife and your children when you leave out and go on a trip. Does that ever have an effect on you?
Yeah. I used to think about that. Once I get out there, man, got that ass, everything out the fucking window. I think about nothing.
Yeah.
I'm just out there getting. I'm like, man, I ain't thinking about nothing but this. I'm just getting it. You don't think about that shit till you get to where you at. You know what I'm saying? It depends on if you left your home on a fucked up situation, then it's on your mind. But if you left on a good situation, you know what I'm saying, that everything good, like, oh, baby, have a good time, enjoy your trip, whatever. You ain't thinking about shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it just depends on people's situation. That's the whole thing. But if you leave your house on the front, man, my wife mad at me, man, that shit gonna be on your mind. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Your wife or a female riding, her arguing. If you got females out here, they ruthless too with that shit. They ain't just us. Okay, they get out. Hey,
they ain't playing no game.
I got a couple cousins. They do the same, but man, fuck that. I'm down. I mean, their situation at home is fucked up. That's why they do that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a good situation.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
one of the things too, man, and it's been a pleasure talking to you. One of the things that I hear you stress a lot is that, and this is the biggest thing that I got from this conversation, is that it's a decision that you have to make. You have to know in advance how you're going to do this thing. You feel what I'm saying? you have to have a game plan in advance to know how you're going to put this thing down. And you can't just get out there like you did when you first started. You was just motorcycling. There wasn't no game plan, no nothing. Where we going? I'm going. What we doing? I'm doing this. You know, and you were just out there. But now, you know, as maturity has set in and as your situation has grown and, you know, you've accomplished a lot of goals, now it sounds like you have a game plan. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, it's a game plan, and it's a lot. It has a lot to do with maturity. You have to mature with this shit. I mean, you got motherfuckers that ain't mature with this bike shit. They don't know. They don't know no better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to mature. You got to be mature with this shit. You got to mature, and you got to look at situations for your family and shit like that. Your job. If there's been niggas that took yonder and lost jobs and shit. I got people that, man, bro. Let me tell you, motherfuckers lost their job. They want to go out of town and they on call and shit. They in goddamn Las Vegas. They get called on the job and they like, shit, yeah, lost their job, but you want to get yonder. You know what I'm saying? So it just basically, man, just having your shit together. I mean, you can't do everything. I mean, motherfuckers try to do everything. They want to be here. They want to be at this zone this week. They want to be on next week. You can't be every motherfucking way. You can't be everywhere. You just can't.
Well, I know one of your club brothers, man. When I tell you the system that he got, you know, it works so well, man. Because what he do, he's a cupcake specialist. My man Finn, yeah, he's a real, he's a cupcake specialist. But what my man Finn do is he grab his, you know, wife and he go to cupcaking so hard that she make him leave. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to my man. Shout out to my man Finn, man. I call him the cupcake specialist, man. Finn gonna take it. He gonna take it mall family photos and he posing. We at the movies and she gets so tired of him cupcaking, she make him leave. You understand?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? They got to understand it, man. You know what I'm saying? You got that understanding, man. You got that shit down the table.
Yeah.
You could be on your trip. Why be on the trip, man, miserable as fuck, worrying about shit, but on the trip be happy?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's enough stress to be on the road trying to, you know what I'm saying, out there fatigued and all that. It's enough stress. So you got to have a clear head, man, with this bike shit, man. If you traveling, man, motherfuckers ain't riding their bike. They going to 7-Eleven getting a hot dog. I mean, we want some other shit. Because, I mean, it doesn't apply. You know what I'm saying? It don't apply.
It don't apply at all.
It don't apply.
So,
no.
So, you've done all, 52 states? Or what is it? You done all 50 states? 50. You did Alaska. You did you did Alaska. You did, where else have you been? Hawaii. Okay.
Tijuana, Mexico.
Okay.
I did that.
So it's safe to say that you've been all over this God's green earth.
No, I'm gonna tell you. No, I haven't. It's so much shit in the United States that people haven't seen. I got some spots, man, niggas ain't seen, but I ain't gonna put it out there. I'm gonna go there first. I'm gonna put it out there.
You gonna go to knock it down first, huh?
Hey, they ain't been. Hey, Steph, them motherfuckers ain't been there. I'm gonna go there first. I'm gonna put it out there. That's how I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? It might be this stuff. It's on the route where the fuck I'm gonna be going, and my little couple trips I'm doing. But nah, I ain't gonna put my shit out there. Fuck, I ain't put my shit out there. Let me do it, then I get at it. That's how I'm gonna do it.
Well, it's definitely been a pleasure, man. Listen, so if you don't take anything else from this conversation, please hear the brother. The brother say he lost the whole family. He's fortunate enough to gain one back, and he did that with having an understanding. But more importantly, in order to keep it the way it is, you have to have a game plan. You can get out here. This motorcycle shit is so addictive that you can get your ass out here, bro, and lose your mind. You understand what I'm saying?
It will.
Like you just heard him say, people done lost jobs. You know, he lost a family, and it's just addictive. What you want to say, Will?
Hey, man, bro, whoever the group is, man, hit me up, man, and we have a talk, man. I'm 100% with you, man. I ain't gonna sugarcoat none of that shit. I'm just gonna tell you from my experiences, and that shit is live. That's a real shit, man. Because you can't. It's like any other. It's an addiction. Like anything else, man, you can, you know what I'm saying? If everybody ain't on board what you doing, you can lose everything, man. It's just that simple. You know what I'm saying? And there's not nothing to play with, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, I tell a lot of my people, man, you know, I know that ride, they want, man, I need to do what you do. Can't do what I do. Your situation ain't like my situation. You can't do that.
Yeah.
You go and do it, your ass, this shit gonna be outside when you come back. I mean, you just plain simple.
Or you gonna come back, and knock on the door, and another nigga gonna come to the door. Yeah, what you want, player? Yeah.
yeah. I mean, yeah. That shit ain't for everybody, man. It just ain't for everybody, man.
Yeah.
It's just not. You know what I'm saying? This shit take a lot of planning, man. Once you get to this motorcycle shit, and you want to get that long yonder, you gotta have a game plan. Like, all right, you can't just do one trip and just say I'm done. It's like eating M&M's. You can't eat one and not eat another. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to put a game plan. Okay, I'm on this trip. Then you will start. You will love it so much. You will be playing 2-3 trips a month. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to go there. That shit is different, man. It really is. I pulled them things, man. Right now, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I done got more mature. You know what I'm saying? As a person. You know what I'm saying? As far as doing what I need to do, I know it's more important and how to balance. Because the whole time they told me you need to balance your shit, young man. You ain't balanced. I said, okay, cool. Whole time they told me that old street nigga.
Yeah.
You need to balance, young man. You ain't balanced. I said, okay, I need to balance. You trying to balance? You know what I'm saying? And that shit, hey, that shit golden. Balance. That's what it is.
Well, that is that, man, everybody. My man Willie Wimp every Monday night starting at 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock-ish. Don't be holding me to know exactly 8 o'clock. We're going to get it in. This also will be loaded up to the podcast, so stay tuned for that. FHO'S, we here. We doing our thing. Don't forget tomorrow night we got Cream, her show, which will be off the hook as well tomorrow night. Real quick, let me go over some of these destinations that we will be at. FHO will be in the building. Pound for Pound, May 31st to June 2nd, Memphis, Tennessee. Get with any Pound for Pound member. If you're interested in going, trust me, this is an event you do not want to miss. You guys heard Big Punchy already say that they kicking their anniversary off at Pound for Pound weekend, so that's going to be hot. Also, I'll be in Buffalo, New York for Afro Dogs MC, their cabaret going down June 14th through the 16th. If you know anybody in Buffalo, in Afro Dogs MC, get with them. I have Backdraft's number, which is the VP, 716-310-1895. Again, 716-310-1895. Hit them up. They got a cruise Friday and a whole bunch of stuff that they're doing for that. And then we come back, after that shortly with the FHO West Coast run, where I'm trying to take over 100 people from Atlanta to LA for Rare Breed's 30th anniversary, which is going to be a movie. It's going to be one of the biggest events that the motorcycle set has ever seen. If you need any more information for that, go to fastharleysonly.net, and you can pull up the information for that, find your hotel, do whatever you need to do. And locally here, I'll be in TGI Friday, March the 20th, 2019, to help kickstand promotions, and TGI Fridays kick off their bike night, which is Wednesday night bike night, one of the hottest bike nights on this side of the Mason-Dixie line. So I'll be also there to judge a bike show. The bike night starts at 6 p.m. to 12 a.m., and the contest starts roughly around 9:30. They got a cash prize to the baddest bike. So, Wimp, is there anywhere we can expect to see you anytime soon?
Fayetteville.
Okay.
That's April. Following the road. That's that'd be.
You're not doing Pound for Pound this year?
Oh no, I'm going. Yeah. I'm going Pound for Pound. I'm doing LA. I'm doing I'm doing a couple other things, man. I'm doing some shit. I mean, like I say, ain't gonna be like playing about $50,000.
You know, hey, I'm finna do you like your boy did in Men's Society. Now you know you done fucked up, right? You know you done fucked up. You say earlier that you was only doing 15,000 miles, but now you just said 25, 30. You know, what is it? 25, 30. What is it? 30, 35,000.
No. Frederick only 700, and then no, I did the math over there. That shit ain't gonna be no 20. It ain't gonna be no 2. You ain't gonna trick me. I told that pit ain't gonna happen.
Well, brother, if you could lead the people listening to this podcast with one thing, what would it be?
Huh?
I said, if you could lead the people listening to this podcast with one thing, what would it be?
Man, just have a game plan, man, and just believe in God, man, and do what you got to do, and be positive, and don't let nobody tell you nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? Everything you're doing is right, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I do. You know, so I don't nobody pit pressure me nothing. Nobody tell me what I'm doing. I know whatever I'm doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Period. On all ends of how I do. You know, how I run my business, everything. I don't let nobody tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm doing the right shit. Because I wouldn't be successful in what I'm doing.
That part right there. Well, brother, as always, it's been my pleasure, man, to spend this time with you. We will be back next Monday. You guys stay tuned for the subject, and I'm pretty sure we're going to bring the heat. Also, we could definitely will be revisiting some of this conversation with so much meat left on the plate in this conversation, and we will be getting into that. But again, if you didn't hear anything else from this conversation, hear what you got to hear what he said. Number one, this stuff is addictive. It gets addictive. But number two, you got to catch yourself, stand up and be grown, and then put yourself a game plan together in order to be effective and in order to represent you, your family, your motorcycle club. You got to have a game plan. Don't get out here without no game plan. Don't get out here blindly, because this motorcycle set will eat you up. It will chew you up. You will lose your family. You will lose your home, like he said. You will lose your job. You'll do all kind of stuff trying to be out here motorcycling to impress other people, on their level. And one thing I like about what you said too, brother, is that, listen, you can't do it like I do it. Just do it like you want to do it. You feel what I'm saying? But don't try to do it
like you do it. That's it.
Just don't try to do it like I do it. So it's been fun, man. As always, till next week, man. It's going down, baby. It's your boy Big Cell FHO HNIC, man. Thank you for tuning in. FHO Live Podcast. We love you. We appreciate you. And again, man, see you again tomorrow night. Don't forget Cream tomorrow night. It's going down. Get your ass on the back. Live right here on FHO Podcast Radio. And then don't forget my girl Mo on Wednesday. She'll be putting it down too as well, Queen Mo. So again, I love everybody, man. Thank you guys for all the birthday wishes, all the prayers, all the get out. Your boy just turned big 50, man, 50 years old. So I have no complaints, man. All glory be to the Most High God. I love you. I love all of you guys. I love you. I love you. I love you. It's your boy Big Cell FHOH, and I see yo DJ Boulevard. Again, thank you for this drop, man. Peace. Let's go, y'all.
Listen, don't go no farther. My name is King T. I like to introduce my partner. Focus your eyes, cause my homie is hot. A mixed match of spade and I'm ready to rock. Ready to leave all 100 different ways. Jacking all cars with bumper kids. Live on the street and they hustle for fame. Some kill for a living, some smoke cocaine.
FHO is a lifestyle, a movement, grown folks' business.
Went through my face. Drug busters, you better beware.